And do not forget that when you buy the bracelet, you can turn it on for the first time only by connecting it to the charger. After that, you need to download the Mi Fitness app, connect to the bracelet, and confirm on the bracelet. Let's discuss one of the most noticeable changes in the screen. This is the AMOLED matrix. The screen size went from 1.56 inches to 1.62. The Mi Band 5 had 1.1. The Mi Band 4, 40.95 inches. The resolution has also increased. It became 192 by 490 instead of 152 by 486. At the same time, the pixel density per inch remained the same, and in numbers it seems a little bit, but in reality you can see the difference. Especially it can be seen when interacting with the device notification how the menu looks. The system had been redesigned too. They announced a plus 20% increase in usable space. In total, I would say that it is really noticeable and it became a little more pleasant to use. The screen itself is still covered by tempered glass, and it has no small frame on the edges and chin. Does it spoil the appearance? Yes, I would like it to be thinner. Is it critical? No. Anyway, the bracelet is extremely compact and the screen is not small at all. Plus, the screen is quite bright, 500 nit. The Mi Band 6 had 450. In addition, in the settings, the brightness is now nicely and beautifully regulated. In general, the entire interface has been redesigned to become Mi 13. And at the end of the mode always on display, which was not present in previous generations. It looks exactly as it should. You slap on the screen and the saving mode with the date and time comes on. The design depends on the dial. There are even color versions just for always on. The Xiaomi have redesigned more than 100 dials, among which there are new ones, and under each made an always-on settings. SpongeBob is unfortunately not available, while there are a lot of good options. Very cool Simply Rainbow. This is how it looks in always-on mode. The design has been redesigned and the meaning remains the same. I have notifications at the top, a customizable menu at the bottom, widgets on the right and left which can also be customized. For example, music control, workout selection, heart rate, weather, sleep, alarm clock and breathing apps. This is what I chose for myself. In the setting, at the same time, I do not recommend to go in because all the inscriptions go beyond the screen. The front is very large. It is better to make all the settings through the phone and live in peace. Now let's talk about the battery. It has become more than 180 mAh instead of 125 in the Mi Band 6. And how has this affected the battery life? The manufacturer promises up to 15 days of work with normal use and up to 9 days of work with intensive use. That said, if you include all the features, you are unlikely to get more than a week, but a week is still a very good figure. Yes, and 2 weeks can also last if you turn everything off. And overall, let's go over the activity. The Mi Band 7 measures heart rate and oxygen quite accurately, with a margin of error of 1 to 2%. Of course, I'm only talking about myself because someone else it works differently. But on the other hand, I have not noticed any difference with Mi Band 6. But in terms of sports modes, the 7 sports as many as 120 types of sports, 4 times more than the 6 version. That's already good. And it seems now the Xiaomi Fitness bracelet is able to track everything. Running in the gym, running in the street, running naked, walking, pilates, cycling, skateboarding, training with iron. The list is just endless. Write your favorite sport in the comments. Also monitor the level VO2 max. And of course, all these innovations are copied from Apple Watch. It VO2 max works like this. In the application or on the bracelet, the maximum amount of oxygen that the human body is able to consume during physical activity is displayed. The higher the indicator, the more endurance you are. The bracelet is also capable of preventing excessive physical activity. Based on the indicators of the standard epoch is an excessive consumption of oxygen after exercise, after which you are just given some advice. They say you are too busy. It's very useful. The Mi Band 7 also gives advice on recovery after training. Let's say you run too long and the bracelet tells you to rest for 96 hours before the next workout. It is a recommendation, but it is useful. In addition, the bracelet shows you what kind of workout you are doing now, aerobics or anaerobic, because everyone has different objectives. Someone wants to gain muscle and someone wants to reduce the percentages of visceral fat. There are many other functions that you can read yourself, otherwise the video will stretch for a long time. Moving on, the blood oxygen monitoring function was also in the Mi Band 6, but in the new version the monitoring has been improved. The bracelet can now continuously monitor PO2 levels throughout the day, and if the level drops below 90%, the device will warn the user about it with a special vibration. And right away, let's talk about vibration. It was slightly improved here. It became more pleasant, but it is still a normal motor. It's long overdue for some kind of haptic. And what else did I tell you about? Bluetooth version 5.6 was 5.0. You can connect to smartphones with Android 6 and above, iOS 10 and above. And that's what's missing, not enough GPS. Well, and as for the prices, the standard version of the Mi Band 7 cost 250 yuan. The version with us 300 yuan. Mi Band 6 is at the same time cost a little cheaper. You can see the price in dollars on the screen. And the last is whether to switch to the Mi Band 7. And here first it should be noticed that people who have never had a smart watch or smart bracelet, here it is a straight ticket to the world of bracelets. It is worth a try, but all the rest who want to update or do not want, I advise that it is necessary to update from any generation, because it is not so expensive, and with each time the necessary function more and more, and in my opinion this bracelet is just for everyone.
Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel and click to the bell. See you soon. Bye.